People who are homeless are not social inadequates. They are people without home.
Many people have a nice warm house to live in, but in California, there are about 400,000 people that are homeless or live in a homeless shelter. San Francisco has one of the largest homeless populations in California. We want to dismiss stereotypes of homeless people that are not always true, such as all homeless people want money for drugs, all homeless people are alcoholics, and all homeless people are mentally ill. We as a group will set these stereotypes straight. When people think about homelessness, they view it as a scary and lonely experience, but it's much more than that. So we sat down with Chris Catlow and Joe Pacera and asked about their experiences.
For the first couple nights, you never really get a good night's sleep because, it's a new place. And it's like that a lot when you're out on the street because, you're not always in the same spot.
Many people are unaware that some homeless people have jobs. For example, Chris Catlow works at a neighborhood church.
Yeah, and I'm still currently working. I got a part-time job. It costs your daily costs are a little bit more when you're homeless because you have to get what you can, how you can.
Having a job is a privilege that many people take for granted. It can affect your life like it affected Joe Pacera.
I haven't worked in almost over 10 years. I put myself in that situation. I fell into a depression, so for me, not speaking on every other individual that's homeless or being on the streets, there's people out there that do want to get off, but me, I've adapted to this lifestyle. It's nothing nice.
Gary explained to us how he used to have a good job that made him good money.
I used to work for the Department of Energy for 20 years. Had a good job, had a house, making good money.
But there are more people that would like to help homeless people, but believe that they would spend their money on other things.
Yes, I do believe that all homeless people want money for alcohol or any type of drug because most of them have shown them by giving them money and then a few minutes later entering the liquor store. Like, what else can you get in the liquor store?
At the time, I was getting high, so that I would spend half of it getting high, and I would spend the other half eating.
So we sat down with Paula, and we asked her why she thinks many people became homeless.
I think a person becomes homeless because their parents take so much care of them when they're small. They don't let them live life by themselves. So when it's time for them to get a job, they don't know anything. They fail at life and end up in the streets without any money or.
Then we sat down with Chris, Joe, and Gary and asked how they became homeless. And this is what they said.
I just think that not working, bunch of different things came up on me at one time, and it was, I guess, too overwhelming.
My drinking, and probably, I don't know, I'm not gonna blame a family situation, but maybe not having no communication with my dad at all. Because my mom and dad, they divorced when I was 4 years old, so my mom basically raised us, me and my brother, as a single parent. But yeah, my drinking, my downfall was my drinking, really.
The economy got real bad. The housing bubble burst, and I got laid off from a good job that I was having. Now I had to make mortgage payments all of a sudden with no money coming in. So all my retirement, my 401k, my savings account went to make house payments. So after that, it just kind of came up from under me.
With these newfound perspectives, we hope that all our viewers understand that every homeless person is not an alcohol abuser or thief or war veteran. Homelessness is a serious issue, and to belittle someone for being homeless and make assumptions without knowing their life story is an act that we must have come to an end.